let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laugh. Hey, how could you lie to my face? People claim that they be loyal, they be taking up space. See my broski lose his heart when he was fighting that case. Took so many yells, I'm not going back to those days. I'ma treat you how you treat me, do you like how it tastes? Shawty use it, can't treat you like my ace. I got way too many problems to be worried, I'm straight. Me and Craig,
what call it?
For the Jakes on the road, this crazy. I get 80 a show. Say my money, stack it up, it look like I'm foreign cars driving fast. I never done this before. Get drown out my problems. Let me. When up and magic with the gang, we ball out. It can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing.
If you want to see this video, you can watch my broadcast.
Tell your mama and tell your daddy and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Tell your mama and tell your daddy and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory.
I'm doing my practice.
If you want some, but you ain't bad enough, so you can't.
It's actually someone that I didn't have to what's it called? I didn't have to
all y'all fools my sons.
I ain't had nothing on. They both was black. I was like, oh wow.
Snoop Dogg is on the mic, I'm giving Madden blues. And if you choose to run up on me, you gon' get laid out so fast. Cause I can get you with the run or I can hit you with the pass. I can't be touched and I can't be schemed. Roll you when I'm in a mud league. 2-0, Madden time on you suckers. Y'all can't get close, so why you wanna touch us? Cause my team is so hard. My team is legit. Madden 20, Snoop Dogg is. I get it. I got cleats on my feet, jersey on my back, helmet on my head, ready to attack like that. Down in Mississippi and New Orleans, big Snoop Dogg got a Madden lead. Your team is off the hook and you don't really want none, but if you don't, come and get some.
That's messed up when the old man making dental jokes.
It's in the game.
Not let this fool break a tackle for a first down.
I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people in my hell. faced a lot, but I came out with no L's. Thank the Lord for my people and my health. And I'm fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man.
All right, thanks, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Straight ahead, it's a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl. And it'll be a great one between the Indianapolis Colts and our home team. The winner here goes to the Super Bowl, and we'll know soon enough which team that'll be as we are underway in the AFC title game.
Let's go, baby.
Reset! 19!
Rabbit, 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 rabbit.
How can you pull? Kill. Hey, turn down.
On first down, Watson. Flushed out right. This taken in by Jakeem Grant. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. That's some early fireworks on the first play from scrimmage.
The last fireworks I saw, July 4th, okay? Here they are celebrating the start of this game the exact same way. Explosive right out of the gate.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Is the mark. 94.
Watson now to throw. This is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. Tally, that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a first down. Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this, and hey, you know, how are you guys going to come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it.
Offer mine.
You know, you were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
Now it's Watson being chased out left. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first.
These type of plays are backbreakers for our defense. They thought they had him hemmed in, thought they were going to get him on the ground with the pass rush, but were unable to do so. He gets away, picks up a big first down, and sets up 1st and goal inside the 10.
It's 1st and goal, a chance for the first points of this AFC title bout. They'll try the air now with Watson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. Slam.
Back to throw, Watson. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Can this defense get the stop on the opening drive? Here's 3rd and goal.
Watch the run. Good shot, baby. That's baby.
From the gun, here's Watson. Buying time to his left. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Decent gain on the scramble of 6, but now it's 4th.
I liked his effort there. He got it done on his own. But let's face it, he puts defenses in a really stressful spot when he takes off and runs because a lot of guys have coverage responsibilities.
Good job of rallying, though, because I thought when he first took off, he might pick up the first down. Every possession in the postseason magnified, and look, it's just the opening drive. They didn't get the touchdown they wanted, but at least they got on the board.
They got on the board. They've got their home crowd into it as well. And remember, in the playoffs, the game slows down a little bit, so every point is precious.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go. 22 jet bomber. Bang. Sam off. Yo. Go. 26, check 26. 50 now. 55. Watch the pass. Hey. 55. Hey, get it.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Check. Hey, switch gears.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Chapman. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off.
56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56. Come on.
To throw on 3rd down. Chapman. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines.
We play to win. Let's go.
At their own 19-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Watson. They're going deep. It got his man complete. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 81 yards. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly for 6. On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot at the big game, their big play ability. They can strike from anywhere.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
On the ready.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Say, lock it. Watch the twins. Bravo.
Rush coming, and he's is taken down. Levante David making his presence felt in the backfield.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast and a big sack.
Ready, set. Hey, Haywood. Come on, let's go.
From the gun on third down. Chapman. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now fourth down.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
Yeah, first quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on third down conversions to start this thing. They'll try and throw for it here. He's got the hook up to Lee. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you wonder, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
After one, it's 9-0.
Outriggers.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with second and a yard.
Go out. Small. No.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. It'll be a gain of 17 and an Indianapolis first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Because it said you got to have a power back. Guess who I got?
Operating from the gun. Chapman. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a whole lot
in the zone. You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Ball on the 30 as they come up second and 10.
Kill. Ready.
Off play action. Chapman. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. So back-to-back incompletions. Third down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
Jokers. Hey, check 24. Look, squeeze. Get it.
On third down, Chapman completes it to Lee. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
56. 6-6. Pull it high. Hey, exit. 6 guys. Check 6 guys. Shoot.
From the gun, Chapman. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. From 4 yards out, as they are now on the board here in the first half. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will get them one closer. So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away.
Let's go! At their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Check three. What?
Watson on first down. Going for the deep ball. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. A big play that time for the Raiders. 52 yards.
I don't think we'll ever get enough of watching one-handed catches, and when they pay off, they are spectacular. But how about the times they don't pay off and coaches go, two hands still works.
I know, but they go for them so often now that I'm almost starting to take them for granted.
Yeah, that's unbelievable, isn't it? Because these are sensational type plays.
Especially that one. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that...
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Carl Joseph came roaring in on his safety blitz.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Second and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
Let's get that ball. Hey, orbit. Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike. Too little, Captain. He's checking. Crash. Spud. Quick. On the ball.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. The pressure gets to him again.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Operating from the gun, Chapman. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Raiders will take over now first and 10.
At their own 41-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Brings up second and 7 at the 43.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's second and 7.
Mike's 50. Time to go.
Watson off play action. They'll roll him out right. And this is incomplete.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah,
that's bogus.
Outside of the pocket, realized he
pull,
had nothing.
Hold on to Julio on purpose.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down.
Mike's 50. Hey, defense, let's go. Let's go, Mike 50.
Here's Watson. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. A nice pickup of 23 on the 3rd down conversion. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
AFC title game, second quarter action, 2 minutes to play. A reminder, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report in a bit. The coach is with us per usual as we start to look ahead, Charles, to our potential matchups in this year's Super Bowl.
Break it down, Coach. Break it down.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. This will be stopped about
there you go, Danielle. Come on now. Danielle.
Second and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards of the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. They run right side with Hunt. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Set. 19. I got wide. 94 is the mark. 94.
Oh, come on now. Who's that in the middle?
3rd and 2. Watson. It's complete to Grant. 3 yards there. Good enough to keep the drive moving.
Did you see that route the way that I did?
Back and
yeah, that wasn't the first option.
No, it came off of that guy. The deep guy. He came underneath on the drag. Completed it very well.
Watson now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's first down. On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And he'll get it down this time to 17. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Earlier this afternoon, how the defense was going to handle him defensively. Were they going to bottle him up at different levels, so to speak, is what you said. What have you seen so far?
I think they've been
you didn't hold your block. That's why you get cut.
Like on every play,
you're not getting stand back.
In the film room, when you clicked off the film or stopped it, you would see 11.
Touchdown.
24. Fullback.
Deshaun Watson with his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
He let him get that all done.
The extra point splits the uprights, and that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Still the first half.
That's fielded in the end zone.
And
no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Fall down. Your people didn't even jump. Waiting for them to come down.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. The first half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you got this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
He took you at the top.
Hey, Wahoo!
Yeah.
55,
Second fumble.
Chapman.
Second fumble.
Find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football.
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Let's go. Mark 55. Mark 55.
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6. Hit it.
To throw again. Chapman. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
Mike 56. Mike 56. Mike 56. 56.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Chapman. This one caught by Lee. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This is a 49-yard attempt, right hash. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that will do it for this first half. So we come upon halftime in the AFC title game as we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach,
this game on bogus stuff.
One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Down 10-7, going into half. That's just stupid. Just stupid. It's just bad tackling.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half.
I let
see
him
what adjustments were made
40,
in that
40 yards for a touchdown.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is. Right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. To throw on 2nd down, Chapman. He goes down. Jukai Polite in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit.
Like, I got to press the button a second earlier than I want to because I'm throwing the ball, but it's delayed.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Mike 55. Check 55. Mike.
Operating from the gun, Chapman. And he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first, but at least it's 4th down. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines.
Now I got to get rid of the ball a second earlier because when I want to throw the ball.
And the spot will be inside the 35.
At their own 31-yard line.
Come on, get into him, man. Get to your man.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see what the offense gets done.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. They run with Hunt. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A Raider first down, 17 yards.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but There are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away.
Fumbled again?
Busting this open, that's a good start.
Oh, my Lord. Ain't going to return it. Wow, I'm down 17-7.
Now a first down throw, Watson.
Saquon done fumbled twice. John Ross
and down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
I'm about to lose this game.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
I got
that first down
4 minutes and 41
only netted
seconds.
3. Second and 7.
We got 4. We got 4. 94 is the mic. 94 is the mic.
Here we go, D. Hey, it's just me and you.
Watson steps away to his left. He'll try and run it. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Get set. 19.
Exit.
Hey, 31.
Here we go. 50. Mike 50. 3 buzz.
Hayward. 50's the mic. 50's the
From the gun on third, Watson.
Let's get off the field, D.
Forced out to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Yannick Ngakoue with a big-time sack on third down. It's a loss of 7. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them, because just think about every single play. You decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys that weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's really difficult task.
We're talking about the player's skill.
Let's go.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build
there you
off
go.
of.
Come
That's
on.
what they're looking for here. So after the penalty, here's 2nd and 3.
Let's pick it up. It's our time, guys.
Come on, John Ross.
From the gun, Chapman. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down.
Julio, good job.
Not seen a whole lot of wide
And
open
he hurt.
receivers. Everything
He's crying.
seemingly
Tell that baby
has
on the
been
sideline with the rest
contested.
of the baby.
And that's another
He's
nice
crying.
job there to
Trying to hit
force an
Julio.
incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. This offense in
playing
desperate
hard.
need of a
They fight back.
conversion as
Be
they
down.
come up on third down.
We'll be down going into the fourth.
Operating from the gun, Chapman escaping the pressure right. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. Tally that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking
It's all
route,
you, Hunter.
drove it with
Come on,
excellent
Hunter.
pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Oh, they
From
picked
the
it off.
36 now, 1st and 10.
Oh, my Lord. Volleyball.
Hey, Haywood.
Mike 55. Hey, eat. Here we go, D.
Mike 55.
Push him back.
Right up.
From the gun, Chapman. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards.
Safety.
Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, Maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
A running play here on first down is going to go nowhere as he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Off the play fake. Chapman.
Oh, he picked it off again. I'm going to lose this game.
By OBJ. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10.
Every time I throw the ball, it's a pick.
At the 6. 23 yards on the play.
Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike.
Operating from the gun. Chapman. Dancing to his left. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. 2nd and 6. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. Maurice Hurst in there with pressure yet again. That is the 7th time that they have dropped him here this afternoon. Following the sack, they go from the 13 on 3rd and goal. From the gun, Chapman. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Paris Campbell there to make the grab.
You think it's the first down?
As his guys are back within a single score. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it. It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those, too.
Mike 50. That's what I do.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Watson. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's 3rd down.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead, you've got to protect it, and he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, 4th quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
Okay, hit, because I can't get a block. Lord.
Gets this one to Hill. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Second catch of this AFC title game, but he's got a first down.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on 3rd down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively, a backbreaker. Watson now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. This is Hunt. Oh, some strong running. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider first down. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has.
Game over.
But it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, they want to ride him down the stretch. He should have fresh legs.
You think you gonna get this? Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
Mike 50, Mike.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
Interception. Crazy interception.
Good set. 19.
50, Mike 50, huh? Hey, watch that. Hey, watch the ball. 50, Mike 50.
Crazy.
You're not ready. You're not
Crazy.
ready. Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
Game's over. 29, 2-minute warning.
On 2nd and 12, Watson nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Yannick Ngakoue able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
But enough takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long after that sack. What does Watson have in his arsenal?
Tighten up, tighten up.
Now Watson being chased out left. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Grant. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drop,
nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Back to throw. Chapman. He finds his target. Beckham. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at a 30-yard line. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive.
That's why he ain't. That's why this dude ain't staying.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. It's caught.
That's why he ain't
Beckham. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 16 yards to pick up there. The Colts have a first down.
15, Lonnie. 15 line.
Come on. Shit.
Come. Shit. Look at me. Door. Let's go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Out. 3 down.
Throwing on 1st down. Chapman. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
$1,258 million.
Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now. Mike 55. Mike 55.
Throwing again.
$150 million in just this part.
And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. He'll look to throw. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Odell Beckham there to make the grab. As they are now just an extra point away from taking the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Critical extra point up and good. And that is going to put them on top by a point, and it sets us up for quite a finish. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Back to throw. Flush to his right, and that's incomplete. I see you nodding your head up and down. It's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
I smell fear in that offense.
He's back to throw. Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
And it all rides on this one play, a trip to the Super Bowl in the balance here on 4th down. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
50's the mic. Watch the
After the run, Watson going to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. That's good for 28 yards.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
So they move from 136 over to the other as they come up on 1st down. Now it's Watson. Eluding the pressure right. That is incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. On the run, this is Hunt. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider 1st down.
the Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
How did they even let them catch that any other time?
And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. This for a trip to the Super Bowl.
Oh, wow.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up. A live ball here, remember.
That's me. Yeah.
And the AFC champion has been crowned onto the Super Bowl. There cannot be a better feeling than this.
It's almost indescribable. And when we talk to players from the past,
I'm still catching up.
A lot of them mention getting to the Super Bowl, winning a conference championship, even before they talk about the Super Bowl itself. All that hard work to get to your goal, incredible.
And that'll close the books on the conference championship. For Charles Davis, myself, Brandon Gordon, and our entire crew, we'll talk to you in 2 weeks from the Super Bowl.
I just seen it. I'm out. Yeah, that's why I was watching. Like I said, I told you, it just showed up on my side. Makes extra point.
I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros. Left pocket got pound. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left. Step back, let me get some room. Congrats every time I'm through. Stay packing the buddy room, so I never get confused. Hotel get a bird's eye view. Hotel got a waiting room. Read a magazine while you wait for me, baby. I'll be done so soon. Phone got a big coffee store, got lots. I got some trusted shoes. 10K on the countertop, don't look so
seconds, right? 17 seconds. That was 3 seconds with this.
Cash comes in ones. Throw it up, celebrate some news. I do a good job. Pull up the pop out and pull out. Head on and hood on. Pedal to metal.
That was clutch.
I got to put on. I got a bad one. They want to keep me. Oh, that's a good one. Pockets of days. I think my bread is hard as a crouton. Receipts in my pocket. Don't come with a coupon. Okay. 30,000 in the pocket. No change. Okay. I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay. All my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay. So when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros.